Welcome viewers. Today I will discuss the difference between compound interest and simple interest. As we all know, the formula of SI, that is simple interest, is PRT by 100 and the formula of CI is P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power T minus 1, where P is the principal, T is the time period, and R is the rate of interest per annum. If we take T equals to 1 and put the value of T in the formula of CI, we get the value of CI as P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power 1 minus 1, that is P into 1 plus R by 100 minus P. P into 1, that is P, PR by 100 minus P. Plus P minus P cancel out, that is we will get the value of CI as PR by 100. This is nothing but the amount of SI we can get from the first equation, SI equals to PRT by 100. If we take the value of T equals to 1, then we get the value of SI is P into R into 1 by 100, that is PR by 100. We can see that the amount of SI and CI for the first year is exactly same for the same principal and same rate of interest per annum. CI is equals to SI for T equals to 1 as principal and rate of interest, principal and rate of interest is same. Now we take T equals to 2 and put it in the formula of CI. CI equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole square minus 1. Here the formula A plus B whole square, A square plus 2AB plus B square, and here minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 will be cancelled out and we can get the value of CI as 2PR by 100 plus PR square by 100 square. Here 2PR by 100 is the SI for 2 years. If we take the value of T as 2 and put it in the formula of SI, we can get the SI as 2 into P into R by 100. So here CI equals to 2PR by 100 is SI for 2 years. Here we can see an extra term as PR square by 100 square. What is this? What is this extra term? This is the difference between CI and SI for 2 years. For 2 years. This extra term PR square by 100 square represent the interest on interest that we will get only in case of CI. But why this difference comes? Because in case of SI, the principal should be same at the beginning of every year. But in case of CI, the principal will be different in every year. If we take an example, we can understand this more properly. If we take an example as P equals to 10,000, R equals to 10% per annum, and T equals to 3 years. If we calculate the value of SI, we can get the value of SI as PRT by 100, that is 10,000 into 10 into 3 by 100. So we will get the value of SI as 3000 rupees. When we calculate the value of CI, we will get the value of interest in case of CI. For the first year, the interest should be PRT by 100, that is P 10,000 into R 10% per annum, and for the first year T equals to 1. That is, for the first year we can get the value of CI as 1000 rupees. At the end of first year we will get the amount of 10,000 plus the interest, that is 1000 rupees. The amount should be 11,000 rupees. This amount should be the principal for the second year. This amount should be the principal for second year. So what is the interest for the second year? So interest for the second year should be 11,000 into 10 into 1 divided by 100, that is 1100 rupees. The amount after 2 years should be equals to 11,000 plus 1100, that is 12,100 rupees. This 12,100 rupees should be the principal for the third year. If we calculate the value of interest for the third year, we get the value of interest for third year equals to 12,100 into 10 into 1 divided by 100, that is 1210 rupees. So what is the amount after third year? So the amount we get after 3 years, we get the amount 12,100 plus 1210 rupees, that is 13,310 rupees. This is the amount we get after 3 years in case of CI. If we calculate the total CI in 3 years, we get the value of total CI in 3 years. In 3 years is 13,310 minus 10,000, that is 3310 rupees. We can see that in case of SI, the principal is same for every year. That's why we get the same amount of SI in every year. P equals to 10,000 for the first year, and we get the value of SI as 1000 rupees, as R equals to 10% per annum. How can we get the value of 1000 rupees as SI? As we already discussed in this video, PRT by 100 as SI. P equals to 10,000 into R 10% into 1 divided by 100, and we get the value 1000 rupees as SI. For the second year, P equals to 10,000 rupees, and similarly here we can get the value of SI is 1000 rupees, and also in the third year we get the value of SI as 1000 rupees, because in these cases, in all of these cases, the principal value is same. But in case of CI, the principal amount is 10,000 for the first year. 10,000 for the first year in case of CI. In case of CI. In case of CI, principal amount is 10,000 for the first year, and we get the value of CI is 1000 rupees. But in the second year, principal amount is 11,000 rupees, and we get the value of CI is 1100 rupees in the second year. And in the third year, the principal is 12,100 rupees, and we get the value of CI as 1210 rupees for the third year. So we can see that here the principal amount is changing, but in case of SI, the principal amount was constant. We can see that in case of SI, we get same amount of SI in 3 years. So here, after 3 years, the SI is 1000 into 3, that is 3000 rupees. But in case of CI, we get the value of CI after 3 years as 1000 plus 1100 plus 1210 rupees, that is 3310 rupees. Here you can see that the difference between CI and SI after 3 years is 310 rupees. 310 rupees. This is nothing but the interest on interest we get in case of CI. We see that as the number of years is increasing, the CI in the consecutive years is also increasing. Here in the first year, the CI is 1000 rupees. Here in the second year, the CI is 1100 rupees. And in the third year, we get the CI as 1210 rupees. So the CI is increasing in every year. This is because the interest on interest is increasing continuously. That's why we get more amount in case of CI as compared to SI.